We're back, and we're better than ever. We're 4-0, baby. Seahawks are 3-0. I guess they had a bye last week. So, we're doing it big, guys. We're back. Week number 5. And let's check out these standings here. Vikings 3-0, Falcons, Eagles, Giants. That's a tight division right there. Let's go to the AFC East. The Jets and the Patriots. Dolphins are not doing so well. Remember, this is 0-4, and let's check out the leaders real quick. I want to see who's leading this thing in terms of stats here. Oh, you got Maddox. Look at Maddox. Culpepper when he was good, and Kurt Warner, man, you're not doing what I thought you would. Rushing, I'm not even going to look at because my rushing game is down the tank. But even my passing and my throwing, not very good here. I mean, I don't see anybody. You guys see anybody here? Ah, terrible. How about my defense? My defense any good? Okay. Looks like we're 4-0, but I don't see any of my stats anywhere. That's not good. I don't like seeing this. Partly because I want the sliders to be good, right? So, special teams. Okay. He's got some decent yards. So that's pretty cool. I mean, he's got the #1 yards. I'll take that. So yeah, so let's get going. Rookie watch. Let's see what rookies are out there. I don't have any rookies. I mean, at least I don't have any rookies passing. Let's take a look at the rest of the team here. Rushing. Yeah, Jackson, I mean, you started out, brother. You're going to be good in this league. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. And then, I wonder if Eli Manning's playing. 'Cause, you know, I traded Kurt Warner back. I wonder if they put him in or they kept Bulger in. No, they're not playing him. All right, let's take a look at the weekly wrap-up show. I want to see it real quick, as I always do. Actually, hold on a second. Let me make sure that... let me get out of that. Let me make sure that the week is over. And week 5. This is week 5, right? So week 4 is over with, right? So let's go ahead and watch it. Enjoy. I'm going to talk through it too, as I do. The best part of the game right here, folks. The halftime show, the post-game show.
I'm Chris Berman. Well, let's get
yes, you are.
the action. In our first game this week, we had the Browns squeeze out a 4-point victory. In a long-standing AFC
Man, Dolphins are
win number 2.
Trash.
Larry Fitzgerald had a stellar game, but all said and done.
What's cool too is I think they always show you. I'm pretty sure they always show you your highlights, but I can't remember.
We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC.
Yeah, see, this injury was from last week too. We saw this last week, so they reuse the same stuff, which is fine with me. I mean, you think about it. This is like the early stages of this mode, of this feature, right? If they would have had this 14 years later, come on, man. Look what NBA 2K does. Come on. Come on, EA. Come on, EA. Get your shit together. Sorry to curse for those who are young kids around here. Get your stuff together. Alright, can't say that again. Kabir Bajan Biamila. Oh my god, I said it. Rolls right off the tongue. You know, no police reports yet. I'd like to see somebody, you know, who's in jail or something stupid. I don't know what that was. That was weird. Yeah, don't remind me. I don't want to see that. I mean, that's the replay that they're going to show. That's the highlight when I beat them and I'm 4-0. Come on. They keep showing this trade. This is another issue. So, you know, this isn't perfect, but if you think about the concept is there. Just needed to be fine-tuned. And they only had so much time to get it done. And, you know, 14 years later, what would you have, guys? Come on now. I mean, what other game are you guys playing that's 14 years old? Huh. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck. Man, Steve McNair is sad what happened to him. He was good. Damn, Titans are looking good. You know, and they were pretty good back then.
Let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League. As free agency
I swear they keep showing the same stuff every week, but that's why we're watching it. I want to show you guys the game in its natural form. No highlights just to make it look good. I'm showing you the good, the bad, the ugly, the great. The great NFL 2K5. Love this damn game. I love APF even more, believe it or not. Just waiting to get this thing done, waiting to get these rosters ready, waiting to get my schedule going. It might be a little late in the season when this all gets, you know, done, but hey, you know, better late than never. Chicago. Well, for those of you guys who are listening, hope you're enjoying this series. I'm enjoying it, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, let me tell you. If you have that looked really weird. If you have the chance to pick up this game, whether you're playing it on your PC through PS3 emulation, or you're playing it on the Xbox 360 emulated, or you're playing on the original Xbox, which I'm doing, or you're playing on the PS2. Actually, I'm sorry. It's the PC PS2 emulator, not PS3. So if you got the PS2, the Xbox One original, the Xbox 360, or PC emulated PS2, then you can play this game. And people make rosters, so check them out. Usually on Operation Sports with Operation Sports, which, you know, it is what it is. Let's see who we're playing this week, guys. Oh shit, dude. We're playing our rival right here, boy. This is gonna be the game that determines who takes the lead in the standings. I'm looking forward to this game. I don't think I'm doing maximum passing. I'm putting on the nice uniforms from 99. The Seahawks, I can't change their uniforms. That would be kind of cool if you could change them. I guess I could if I plugged in a second controller. I don't feel like doing that. But, man, overall 85, overall 85. I swear my overall keeps changing. I wonder if that's changing week to week. It should. I mean, it should be allowed, right? That should be capable. So let's get to it. You guys want to hear my crib music? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to get those stupid emails from YouTube.
Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. Here we go on Espn. Coming up, week 5 of the NFL season. Still early, true. Once the calendar turns to October,
Let's see if they talk about this.
more interesting as the playoff races begin to take shape. We've got a good one for you next on ESPN.
Damn right we got a good one. Let's see if they talk about this game. This game's important, you know? I love this. I love when they do stuff like this.
Hello, I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to Seattle Stadium. My pal Peter O'Keefe will be covering today's game with me. Peter,
This game was all about the presentation in a time when presentation was not the the highest priority, you know? Just awesome. The immersion. And EA and Madden's been trying to recreate this beautiful game this beautiful presentation for the last 14 years, and they still don't have it right. I'm going heads. Okay. Okay, they want to receive. They don't want to kick ever, huh? I love kicking. Sorry. And I get to pick the wind. All right, guys, we got a big game. And I wonder if Marshall Falk is back. Gonna have to see. See what happens. Oh, I need to switch. I'm gonna do it now. Oh, fumble. Go. Get up. Get up. Get up. Oh, yeah, boy. All right, dog. Yeah. Woo. Woo. That's the way you start the game, baby. That's how you start the game. That's how you do it. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. St. Louis. Welcome to St. Louis, Seattle. Welcome to St. Louis. We're going to be number one this year, baby. Going to be number one. I would have liked to see. All right, and that was me that made the hit, guys. You know that's for true. I mean, that's me powering up right there at the last second. Boom. And I want to see that thing in full motion right here in a second. Boom. Let's see where you hit that ball. Oh, yeah. Ooh. You better hold on to that ball, boy. Boom. Come on now. What I didn't like is that number 89, if we look at number 89 should have, in my opinion, jumped right on him, but he kind of took the wrong angle and he kind of slowed down and turned. So I don't mind it. Let's take a look at the depth chart real quick. I want to see if Marshall Falk is still injured or not. Let's see. Let's see. Does it show it? How do I see it? Let's look at the injury report. Is it on here? Injuries. Here we go. Oh, here we go. That's the way to do it. Duh. Big dummy. So, food poisoning. Look at that. The guy went out and had sushi. He got sick. I love it. I love it. So, I don't have to worry about this depth chart, although I'm still going to, just in case something were to happen to Falk, which I'm so glad to have you back, Falk. Then I'm ready for it, you know? What a way to start the game, guys. Beautiful. I don't reset games. I play them as it is, and I'm excited to start the game off so nicely. I hope I don't miss this. Oh my God. Oh shit, I missed it. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love it. I mean, I'm sorry, but I love it. Even though, you know, I'm still rusty with the kicking, but I love that I missed that. I just love it. I love things like that. Whoops, not cancel. Are you crazy?
No good. That is embarrassing.
I've never even heard him say that before. That's great. I mean, I'm not happy that I missed it, but I'm happy that the game has it. The game has it. I mean, I know it was my fault, but I like it. The kicking's not easy. At least not when you haven't played the game in a long time. He's like, yeah, you know, I'm a big timer. I ball, baby. All right, you coming out in that 2-2? I think they got Sean Alexander back there. Yeah, they do. And then they got Hasselback. This is not going to be an easy game, guys. I mean, I needed to start off on the right foot. Get him. I mean, Alexander was on the cover of Madden around this, you know, I think he was like, was it 06? 07? One of those two. He was on it. So, got to be careful. I like this. I like this zone right here. And I'm going to beat this dude. No. You're not getting out. You're not getting out the hole. Relax. Everybody relax.
Peter, unfortunately, we've had some players banged up so far.
I like it.
Well, those are some big setbacks up there, but unfortunately, this is to be expected. Players can't spend time.
It's a big game, guys. Big game.
You just have to go out there, play hard, and hope for the best.
Pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky Fowler. All right. So I'm going to talk to you guys. I have a topic I'm going to talk to you guys about today. And that's a cool little stat there. You see, as the season goes on, you see more stats. Oh, good D, baby. Good D. Great D. What a way to start the game, man. What a way to start the game. So, what I wanted to talk about today was the evolution of football games, right? And my experience and my story about, you know, getting into football games. And oh god, I'm trying to shifty feet right there, shaking them. Didn't go far though. So, you know, I just like a lot of you guys, I've been playing these games for a long time, and you know, it all started way back in the day, you know, with the arcade games, right? Oh god, look at that shake. I mean, now I got fought back. I actually got a running game again, even though I didn't go anywhere. It was nice to see some moves. So, you know, back in the day, like, there were arcade games like Tecmo Bowl in the arcade, and there were games like Cyber, like football or whatever they call that game. God, dog, you got to catch that ball, man. These receivers are not making Kurt Warner look good, I'll tell you that. So, so yeah, so the arcades was where it was at, you know? That's where you kind of did your, that's where you had your fun. I mean, what happened there? I gotta see that replay. I mean, I like the fact that the throw was crazy like that. I like to see stuff like that. Oh no. I'm gonna have to see this because it seemed like he fell down really fast. But that wasn't even... Yeah, it was him here. See, he got... And what I don't understand is, how is this not a flag? And the ball's not even anywhere near him, and he falls to the ground. I wonder if he fell because he just got injured. I mean, that's Holt. Why is he standing up and all of a sudden he's injured? That's weird. All right. Well, anyways. So yeah, so it all started out in the arcades, and you know, playing arcade games and trying to damn, I knew it was going to be too far to the right. That wind is pretty strong in this game. I mean, 7-mile-an-hour winds. It's a pretty good amount of wind right there. So yeah, so it started in the arcades, and then, you know, it went on to, like, I mean, there were games for the Atari and things like that back in the day, and they had some crappy games, but you know, I've been playing for a long time. You know, I'm not a spring chicken, you know what I mean? But you know, I've been through the start of all this practically, and I've played the Nintendo, I played the Amiga, I played every system all the way through. And like, Nintendo was like 10-yard fight. Nintendo didn't have any real good football games for a while. I mean, Tecmo Bowl came out later on, but in the beginning it was like 10-yard fight, and it was like, felt like you were playing this horrible game. But you know, we tried to make the most of it. You know, and back then you really didn't even know what competition was in terms of games. You just had back then it was all about the hardware. You know, like, the hardware was where it was at, and people thought that was the future, right? It's like, oh, if you have the hardware, you're going to be king. You know, you're going to be the one that, because you can't play the games without my hardware. But it quickly changed over the years, and it became more about the software, because the software is what actually got you to buy these hardware systems. You know, back in the day when they didn't have a lot of games, it was just like, it was like I said, like, the hardware was the main attraction. It was the main course, right? And you had a few games you can play, and you called it a day. It's like, oh, I have an Atari and I play the Atari. It's like, no, I have Karate Kid, or I have Kung Fu Master, or whatever that game was called back in the day. You know, I had Bionic Commando. I had Super Mario Brothers. See, he's on the bike, so he's still good. I'm glad to see that, because he stood up, and it was like, if you're injured, you shouldn't be standing up. So anyway, so the game industry went through a lot of paradigm shifts, you know, and it turned into more of a software market than a hardware market, and that's when we started to get spoiled. That was the beginning of us becoming spoiled as a consumer, because we started to see so many great options, right? And good D. And so, you know, when it comes to football, there was always some type of game, but there was never really any. They're gonna go for this? What?
They let the ball move close to the first, but they could not let it pass.
That's a great job holding them back, Dan.
Let me stack up that line. Good. There was not a good. There wasn't a great football game that made its mark. I mean, Madden came out, I believe it was the late 80s, and that game didn't even have the NFL license, and from what I remember, and that game was, I think, on the computer or some system, and you know, it was an unknown game at the time, and then they made, my memory of them was when they made the Sega Genesis version. My best memory, first memories of them, was because they had an awesome, what felt like just a revolutionary 3D experience. It felt 3D, but it really wasn't, because it was just 2D acting like it was 3D. But it felt like it was 3D, and it was the first time that a football game was, I think, I could be wrong, don't quote me on this, but it was my first time experiencing a 3D type of, see, when you got Falk in the building, that's what you can do. That's what you can do, baby. That's what you can do when you have Falk. It makes a difference, the player you have, and I like that. I couldn't do that with Jackson. I don't know why, but I just couldn't do it. So going back to my story, the Madden on Genesis was just revolutionary, and that's what I think really put them on the map. You know, plus, you know, you had John Madden. I did not mean to throw to him. Plus, you have John Madden, and that's somebody that you can recognize, and so that's when it all began. And I was a big fan of that game. I was a big fan of NBA Live, and I played a lot of those games growing up. There was no such thing as 2K, right? And as the years went on, we had the games just got better and better and better, and then, you know, the competitive landscape for, I don't know what that was, a bad route or bad throw. There wasn't a lot of competition, and it wasn't until like the 90s and that time, late 90s, that you started feeling like you were getting decent competition. You know, especially in the football space. Oh, I know it was a tough pass. I kind of threw a bullet low. What am I on? I'm on a 28, so yeah, I'm going to take this. I mean, you really don't have a lot. This is hard to kick these field goals. I have to concentrate here, because you have to time it. It's actually harder, I think, than... Oh, it's harder to me than all-pro football, because you have to not only time the arrow going right to left, but you also have, like, once you start, you have to time the kick meter, and they both have to like match, right? Like, so if you want to hit the arrow that's turning at a certain point, you have to like say, okay, I'm going to start here, and but I also have to time the meter, you know, so that it stops at the same time that the arrow stops. It's not easy. All pro football is easier, because as soon as you click back, you get the arrow exactly where it's at. I never really like put much thought into that, but this game's definitely harder when it comes to kicking. I like that. But I like the kicking mechanic in All Pro Football better than that meter. So I digress. Bottom line is that what I was getting to was that football games had a slow growth rate in terms of options and competition. Oh God. And I feel like this game's like the perfect speed. I know some guys think it's a little slow, but I think it's the perfect speed, man. I just really do. I think it's like it's got the perfect speed to actually take control of your players. All Pro Football is good too. Try to hit him hard there. So anyway, so then 2K comes out, right? I mean, there was game day. We had game day. We had NFL Fever. We had 2K. We had Madden. We had a lot of options, right? We had a lot of options back then. You guys know this whole story. I mean, there were a lot of options. Sorry about that. There were a lot of options in the late 90s, early 2000, time frame, and we were getting spoiled. We was like, oh wow, we have all these games to choose from. And then, we all know what happened with the 2K game and the license and everything, but it just brings me back to now I'm not gonna like this. I'll tell you that right now. I can already tell because it looked like the safety was backpedaling the whole entire time, and I don't think he's going to be able to backpedal as fast as that linebacker's running. I mean, he's kind of doing pass interference right in front of the ref, right? There should be some pass interference there because he's kind of slowing him down. So yeah, so I would have wanted to see a pass interference call there, even though it's against me. So yeah, so we had a time where we had a lot of competition, and it was like you're only going to buy one football game, and then your friend buys the other one. And if you're really crazy, you might buy 2 football games. Because back then buying games was, I mean, it's expensive now, but it felt like it was harder to do back then, especially for a younger kid. I was in college back then, or late high school, college time frame, and college at that time, and it wasn't cheap. I mean, it wasn't affordable. So you kind of had to, pick and choose which game you wanted, and so yeah, so I used to love playing franchises and season modes and things like that. I used to just love it. I used to absolutely love it. And 2K was great, man. 2K had so many awesome animations and so many cool things, and it's really what sold the Dreamcast for me, because the Dreamcast was that system was awesome. I love that system. To today, I still love it. I still have 2 of them right now in my closet. And I just love that system because it was such an innovation and had so much to offer. The games that came out on release were just awesome. They had something for everybody, and they had the sports edition, which I got, which came with NFL 2K, and then you also had all these different games like the boxing game. I don't know why I can't remember what it's called right now off the top of my head, but I have it. It's in my closet here, and that game was cool, and they had a whole bunch of fun. They had Sonic. They had adventure games. They had a lot of sports games, and that system was just awesome. And that was really when Madden for me started to have real competition. It was at that moment, and I would get NFL 2K every year. I wasn't even getting Madden at that point. I mean, obviously it was only 2 or 3 years because the system's life was ended prematurely. God, I thought I could get that out. All right, I gotta pick something good here. So
Now he is 0 for his last 3 passes.
so yeah, so NFL 2K was just a great time, and then I don't know what happened because when good catch, holds back in the game, awesome. So when you know when the Dreamcast kind of just went off the map because of PS2 or PS1, no, PS2 came out, and the PS2 was just so revolutionary in so many ways. You know, it just totally just ate up the market, and I want to watch these scores here, and the Dreamcast just died. It just died early, and that game was only on the Dreamcast from what I remember initially. So when the Xbox came out and the PS2 came out, I really just forgot about. I don't know why. I just forgot about 2K. Something happened where I lost track of it. I really didn't even realize. I didn't realize that there was one for the Xbox and even the PS2. I didn't realize that, you know. So good run, but I'm gonna get a holding, I'm sure. Let's see. Yep, holding. Keep your hands in your pockets. So those holding calls are tough. You know, in the NFL, when you get a holding call, good luck. There goes your entire drive. Changes your entire game plan for that drive. I lost yards after doing that move. So anyways, so let's try to get some easy yards here. I think I'm going to go to Falk again. I want him to get some energy back. Oh, I got to be careful. That could be a fumble. I'm on a 38. I'm not taking the chance. Try to pin them back here. Let's see if I can just shoot this up in the air. That's as short as you're gonna go. God, I gotta get better at this kicking. Jesus, thought that was gonna be long when I kicked it. Terrible. No, I need the new kicking controller. So anyways, so yeah, so I kind of lost track of 2K because I kind of, for me, I related 2K to I related 2K to directly to the Dreamcast. I figured, I mean, I looked at those two as a couple, you know, and when the Dreamcast died, it kind of died with it for me. And then it wasn't until NFL 2K5 came out, and that price point and all the noise that it caused, and everybody talking about what game they were going to get, like all that stuff for me was so exciting. And you know, I didn't even realize that that was the same game, you know. And I was big into football games back then. I mean, I would play like Nintendo too. I'd play Zelda and games like that because those were fun at the time for me, and I had the time to sit there and invest my whole life to an adventure game like that. But I'm gonna control this dude. Good hit. And they can't get anything on my defense. This is interesting. I'm surprised. I thought they'd be doing more damage to me. I thought they'd be hurting me. So anyways, man, when 2K5 was being talked about, and it was like that price point was everything. And I mentioned this in one of my previous videos. I mean, I mentioned this in plenty of videos, I'm sure, but that price point was so key. It was such a innovative thing. No one's ever done that before, and it was like, it was the first time that a game that I remember, that a game that typically was a full price of, you know, $50 at the time, was actually allowed to, you know, I lofted that pass, and I can't believe it threw that. Damn it. That was stupid. I did not like that play. So he turned around on me. I didn't think he would do that. I thought I had room. I want to see that again, because I just want to see if this dude was watching me or not. I mean, he was watching. As soon as he saw me throw it, he turned right around. He turned around a little quicker than I would have liked, though. I mean, come on. I mean, let's take a look at this dude. Let me see if I locked onto him. I mean, as soon as I push the button to throw, like right there, I start throwing. Oh, he sees it enough. That's good. Man, these replays always, they almost always make me look stupid because I think that I see something and I don't. That was actually legit. I threw it right at him. I gotta watch their eyes, man. I need to watch their eyes. That was all me, baby. That's right, get him. Put him on the floor. Put him on the floor, baby. So anyways. So, yeah, man, that price point was like, yeah, we're gonna get Madden. And I got Madden for free because I worked on it. But yes, we're going to get Madden, but we're also going to get this game because it's only $20. And everybody was like, it's a no-brainer. You get both. And I'm so damn glad I did. And I'm so glad many people did. And that might have been, you know, it might have been a gift and a curse for 2K5 because it allowed people to enjoy the game and experience the game because of that low price point. They may not have had the opportunity to play the game, and back then you couldn't just, you know, to play a game you had to rent it or borrow it from a friend. You couldn't just like download it or try a demo. They didn't have that stuff back then. So a lot of people would miss out on games if they didn't have the actual game in front of them, you know? God, man, I was trying to get to that. I did my best to try to get to that. That was huge. Damn it. So that was the way it worked, you know, just thinking about how things have changed so much. You couldn't play a game unless you had it. Like you physically had it. You couldn't just demo it. You couldn't do like a trial of it. You couldn't do a subscription of it. None of that stuff existed back then. So you had to literally buy the game, and because they lowered the price, they put themselves in front of so many people, which was such a good, smart marketing thing to do. But I also think that price, because they did that low price, I think that's what did them in and ruined their relationship with the NFL, because I don't think the NFL was happy about them basically discounting their product. They devalued their brand, right? And it just sucks because, man, they had such a great opportunity there to make something. Oh my God, how the hell did he catch that? What just happened there? What was that? What was that? Are you kidding me? That blimp was fresh.
DJ Hackett has the guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold.
Ah, that was actually looked pretty good there. You know, one thing that you're not seeing in this game, which was just so much, like, it's hard to see in those shadows. It looked like it kind of like hit off my arm a little bit, but one thing we're not experiencing is the music. You know, like when you have the right music in this game, which was custom music, which is still, I don't think Madden has that, and I could be wrong, but I believe Madden doesn't have their own music where you can just custom, you know, put custom clips in your game. And like this music playing right now, like I would want different music, and I have it. I actually have it in here, but I just, like I said, I don't play it because I don't want to hear the stupid YouTube copyright. So, but when you have the NFL, when you have the NFL themes and the CBS and NBC and all those different Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football, you have those different theme songs, and you put your own, you can do a very detailed music library in this, and you can make it really, really like authentic, and that just adds so much more authenticity to this game. that we're not really hearing right now. Oh, he's wide open. He's wide open, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. So this game was so wonderful. I'm so glad they made it a low price point. But like I said, if that was the reason why they also lost the license, then I obviously don't think it was worth it. In the end, you know, they won the short game, but they lost the long game, and it's a damn shame. You know, I feel like there's more people complaining about this year's Madden than ever. I don't know. I'm seeing so many different pieces of information. Yeah, he is struggling. I'm gonna need to throw some higher completion type passes because this is getting to be ridiculous.
Ball goes in motion.
All right, let's see if I can get this out there.
Warner throws a bullet to the flat and
Oh, that was terrible. I didn't even realize it was third down.
will bring up fourth down.
Oh well.
Got out of bounds after getting some yardage.
All right, it's a closer game than I thought it was going to be after the first quarter.
Coming up.
Yeah, the offense didn't really execute.
So this is not going to go anywhere. So I'm going to have to just
Lines up for the punt.
put a little bit of juice on it. See what happens there. Ah, it's too much. Oh well.
Sean Landeta placed this punt beautifully. Long kick, then out of bounds. No chance for a run back.
So I don't know what my dog's doing. My dog's making some crazy noise back there. I'm going to go check on him because he'll get into some stuff.
The Seahawks could take the lead.
He's probably just
before
lonely. He
halftime
needs
as
his
the
papa.
offense will
He
start
needs Big Papa.
at their own 20-yard line. Rips him down at the
Yeah, I'm calling timeouts.
first time.
Calling timeouts. I'm going to call some timeouts here. I'm rushing him every time.
Wideouts in the game.
I have a feeling that he's going to be running this.
Alexander takes it for his fifth. The Rams.
Yeah, I'm calling timeout again.
That's their second.
Yeah, good D, good D.
Hasselbeck lofts this one out to the left.
Oh,
and it's tipped.
good job.
Incomplete.
Good job.
Fourth down.
I think I'm going to need to up the,
Got a hand on that football.
I'm going to need to lower, like,
For a reception there.
I don't know, I'm going to need to up the AI's
As a team today, that
offense because I feel like I can kind of do what I want.
Aggressive.
Even though the game's tight, I just want to get a good sample set.
puts it away. Murray fields the punt.
So, all right, we got 14 seconds, so we got a little bit of time left.
Have much room to work with back there. The special
I like
teams
this play here. I think I'm gonna dump it off to.
The Rams offense takes the field with
I'm gonna go to either Holt on the left, or I'm gonna go to Falk and check down at him. So B or A.
Warner passes a high
Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. One-on-one coverage with Torrey Holt. You ain't gonna get him. I'm sorry, you ain't gonna get him. I still don't like the fact that they don't throw the ball high enough in this game. I mean, I tapped that thing.
He gets it and takes off the
He's
ball.
gone. You can't go one-on-one with Torrey Holt.
but he made it one with
You
that
just can't.
terrific run after the
And I think I'm gonna go with a.
You can get out there so you don't leave any daylight between him and the end zone.
Yeah, I'm going with the 2-point conversion here, guys. Hail Mary, no, no Hail Mary.
don't like what they're looking at. And
No, I don't.
final timeout.
I like the formation, but I didn't like the play. I mean, I like this formation, but I don't understand why. We can do a play action.
It looks like they're going for two.
We gotta go to X or Y here, I think, or check down to A. X or Y or check down to A. God, they came after me too strong.
Find the line.
I mean, I guess a field goal would have been smart too because, you know, they have to,
The ref gets
They
the
have
signal,
to-
and we're set.
they'd have to get two scores, and now they really only need one with a 2-point conversion. So, oh well. I'm gonna let you guys watch the halftime show. I'm gonna go check on my dog. I'll be right back. I hope you're enjoying this game. I'm enjoying it. It's a tight battle. I'm gonna finish this play here, and I'm gonna let these let this go. Gotta see what's going on out there. Oh, get his ass. All right, watch the halftime show, guys. I'll be right back.
Matt Hasselbeck throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
And Peter, that play doesn't get off the ground unless he runs a very precise route.
And he had to beat his man. Couple of the best banging heads there.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Rams are out in front, 15-7. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
Okay, Dana, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. Welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. A look inside the numbers from our first half and look at the discrepancy in sacks thus far. The Rams should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. We'll start this one off late in the first quarter. After driving 22 yards on 5 plays, Jeff Wilkins was called upon to attempt the field goal. This one, good. A 46-yard field goal. The Rams now up by 9. Rams now early in the second quarter. The ball at their own 44-yard line. Kurt Warner would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. Rams midway through the second. Rams out in front by 9. Bobby Taylor was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was
all right, we're back. I'm watching my wife's mom's dog, and my dog and him are just looking at each other like they want to fight. They're having a good time, but I had to snip that. So it's been a pretty eventful first half. I mean, I'm happy with it. That was a great hot route there. You can't go one-on-one with Holt. No. But like I said, I don't know why they're not throwing bombs. Am I doing something wrong? If I am, let me know. I don't think so. I want to see a higher trajectory on those passes. Let's do this. Let's get it.
Undisputed halftime hero of the first half. Torrey Holt has been unstoppable. And now let's return to the second half with Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe.
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Rams will receive to start the second half, and they currently...
I feel like 6 minutes is a good number. Like it feels just long enough to give you the feeling that you're playing a full game. Plus the stats feel pretty good. Man, I want to break this so bad. This game needed some better special teams. Let's do this. I don't really agree with that. I think the running isn't bad. It's a nice little balanced game plan there. Don't need no game flow. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Good run. Solid run. But it was cool going back to my story and just, you know, talking about the evolution of games and football games and everything. It was kind of nice to pop in a different game, you know, whether it was Game Day, NFL Fever, Madden, this. It was nice to just try. You know, you kind of get sick of certain games, and each game did something better than the other one did, right? There was something about a game, like NFL Fever, had the read and lead. I mean, that was something that no other game had, and I didn't play it back then, you know? But that's just an example of of a feature that they did very well. You know, Madden had things that were good about it back then. They had the hit stick that they came up with. They had, I mean, the game was a pretty good game back in this time frame. It was fun. They had great defense, and I think it was in the 05, yeah, the 05 one. They had Ray Lewis in the cover, and they had great defense in it. And terrible pass. They penalize you if you don't plant your feet in this game too, guys. Just like all pro football, but not as drastically. Oh God! Thought I had him. Had to drop back crazy far. All right, 3 and out, or not 3 and out, but felt like it. I gotta get this out there. Yeah, I'm not hitting it far enough. It's a good angle though. Get down, get down. Good. Got him. So it was kind of cool because there was. Oh, I pushed the button too fast. I want to see those stats. Yeah, I fell for that. Oh. So yeah, so every game had something that was cool about it, you know?
And he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
You know, as a team, they are batting down.
And that's what made it fun too, because you felt like you were able to get a mixture of games, you know? And that was kind of nice because you could play a certain game and feel like you're able to see what that game had to offer and bring to the table. And each game, and that's the thing about competition, right?
Well, I'll tell you what, Dan, Aeneas Williams, he's getting up there in years, but
So
can flat out shut you down defensively.
competition gave people things to steal from each other, right? So when somebody did something well, then you had the ability to learn from that and almost steal it in a way. Oh, great grab, baby. Defense is strong. See what happened here.
Fantastic job breaking down the play and knowing where to be to intercept.
Nice,
Having help
beautiful.
really paid off for him.
So,
That was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
so competition, man, competition
Offense takes the field.
just breeds innovation, you know, and that's the way that it works. I mean, and without competition, you get stale, you lose your competitive edge. And you know, you look at like the post office, right? You look at AT&T when they were basically a monopoly back in the day. You know, you don't get all the features, the customer loses. And at this moment, because we only have one football game or one AAA football game, we are losing as a customer. And there's a guy, his name's Chris Omens. He's on Twitter. Shout out to him. He put a tweet out last night or this morning basically saying that he doesn't understand as well as I why people defend Madden and defend EA. Why wouldn't they want competition? Why would they sit here and God dog? You know, why would they sit here and be all like,
Check it out. Oh yeah, he went right through the O-line and got to his man. Great effort.
Another good stop by the
why would they sit here and be all just why would they try to why is it a fight? You know, why is it a fight between 2K guys and Madden guys when at the end of the day we're all losing because we only have one game? You know? We're all basically losing because we only have one game. Oh, God. Damn, man. I'll tell you what, this kicking game, for me, and I think maybe part of it's because I'm still not fully acclimated to it yet. I'm liking it though. I mean, it's actually, special teams is actually important in this game. And you can see you missing field goals is huge in a game like this. That's huge right there. That's a huge play. So why EA guys? Why guys who just love EA and love Madden and hate people talking bad about Madden? Why do you guys do that? Do you not want competition? Do you not want Madden to be better? Do you not want a better game? Why are you apologizing for EA? Why are you defending EA? Why are you comparing 2K to EA? You know, I want to hear this. Oh no, again. That's a great little move right there for a safety, cornerback, wherever that is. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm throwing my way, baby. Demetrius Butler.
Does a nice job picking off the pass there.
Great play there. This move was nice right here. Oh, I like that. Let's see that again. Let's take a look at this dude. It's a great play. Great play all the way around. That ball kind of did a weird move in his hand, but I liked it. In real time, it looked clean. This move right here was sweet. He's like, what? And they just kind of stutter stepped. They almost got through that. I'm running this ball, guys. So, going back to what I was saying, man, you guys should be just as upset as we are that we don't have competition. And if you love Madden, Madden would be that much better if we had competition. So great tweet out by Chris Omens. I think I'm saying his name right. And he makes a great point. Why are we fighting? Why are there two camps? Why can't we both want competition? Marshall Faulk is injured again. Great. Injuries, man. He hurt his elbow last time, I think. So let's see what happens. I want to see what they say. So we should all want competition, guys. If you like EA, or you like 2K, or you like NFL Fever, or you're a fan of Backbreaker, you should want competition. See, I'm glad I put in Jackson because it actually paid off. That I changed my depth chart early when Marshall Faulk was back in the game. So injuries matter. And obviously I have the sliders set where they're set, but injuries matter.
I love it. That's what football is all about, making the big plays when you need to, and you can't coach that.
So guys, man, we need to stop arguing, and we all need to join forces and demand a better product. Demand we want competition. Competition is going to give us what we want. And if you don't buy Madden, this is what's funny. This is the funniest thing about it. You guys know what I'm going to say. I always say it. And people get mad when I say it. If we all didn't... So let me say it this way. If you want competition, and we all can agree, there's no mystery about it. This isn't an opinion thing. This is not a... this is not just my opinion, right? This is fact. Okay? Competition breeds quality. Okay? The consumer wins when you have competition. Okay? So if we didn't buy Madden, if the whole entire customer base for Madden, or shit, just the simulation crowd, if we all chose to not buy Madden and tell our neighbors don't buy Madden and boycott Madden, you know what that would do? That would create competition. Or it would give, at the minimum, it would give another company the chance to jump in and see what they can do. Okay? So why are we all anti-competition? And when I say all, I don't mean everybody, because not everybody. I'm not. I want competition, right? I mean, even if you are, let me put it this way. I know people will say their response is, "Oh, well, I'm happy with Madden. I love Madden. Madden's the best game ever. It's great. I love it. I don't want it to go anywhere. I'm going to buy it every year. I'm going to tell all my friends and family to buy it. I love the game." Even if you're in that camp, which I don't know why in the hell you would be, because that's not true. You can't. That game's not good. And it's definitely not perfect. No game is perfect, right? So you definitely, that game has room to get better. Okay, that's a fact. See, I almost missed this one. So what I was just trying to say was that even if you love Madden, okay, even if you love it, don't you want a better game? Don't you want the game to be even better than what it is? Right? And those guys are scared they're going to lose the game. They're going to lose the game that they like. And that's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And what's the worst case scenario? They lose it and they get a different company to make it and they make the game just as bad? I'm sorry. It doesn't make sense. We should all be on the same page and all want competition and all want the best that we can get as a consumer. And by not supporting a monopoly, by fighting against a monopoly, you will get competition. You will get a better game. So when people say, "Oh, you can't tell people not to buy it," yes, you can. You can say whatever you want, by the way. But if you want competition, stop supporting the monopoly that causes competition. That causes competition. I'm just waiting for him to break one. Supporting a monopoly causes competition to never come back. That's exactly what's happening, guys. It's that simple. If you want Madden to get better, Madden will get better through competition. Because now it has a standard to compete against. And if they can't get better because they really aren't talented enough and they really have been putting their best effort in, then, so too bad, so sad, because the best man's going to win. And if the best man is a better game and it beats you out, well, guess what? Now you got a better game to play than Madden. It just, on every single argument, in every argument, I want somebody to tell me on Twitter, on these comments in here, anywhere. And I'm going to make sure that people listen to this. I'm going to put some timestamps. I want you guys to tell me in the comments how supporting a game that's basically a monopoly is going to make your life better as a football fan. Just tell me. I wasn't touching that one. Just tell me in the comments, because I don't see any avenue that makes sense. And I think the only thing that people can probably say is, well, it's gonna sell no matter what I do. I can't make a difference. And that's the same theory that you get with the president. If everybody feels that way and nobody votes, if you don't vote, then you know what? Then you can't expect to get the right president to come in. And I'm not going to get into politics here, but I can tell you that every voice counts. Every dollar counts. And if their numbers are going down, oh God, I was right there. Oh my God, come on, man. So if we do our best to not only take a stand on our own, but also even if you don't want to tell anybody, fine, don't. If you don't want to convince anybody what to do with their money, don't. I get it. It's not your prerogative. You don't need to, even if you did do it, you don't need to belittle them or judge them. They can do what they want, but I'm going to tell whoever I can to chill and not buy the game. It's just 1 year. It's 1 year of not buying this game, and this Seattle team's trying to come back on me. They're not half-stepping. They're trying to come back. Just 1 year, guys. 1 year. Just take 1 year off. Buy it used. Everyone buy it used. Let's say half the population doesn't buy it. They get a hit on half of their revenue. And everybody, the other half of the people bought it used when those half got sick of the game. You're still going to get the game. You can still buy the game. So you can actually still get Madden. You can still play the game. This is just like the ultimate solution, and I don't see any argument here. If you want the game, you can still play the game. Buy it used. But the goal is to not give Madden the revenue that will allow them to continue this monopoly. Okay? So if we do that, I'm blitzing everybody here, and I don't think I should. Oh, good job. So if everybody that you know, that you can tell, stuck together and did not buy the game brand new, that's going to make such a impact on their bottom dollar that they are going to, something's going to have to change. They're going to have to either A, hire the right people, get the right management, get the right priorities, and build a better game. Okay, so the game gets better in that regard, right? Or they lose the license, somebody else picks it up, and they get a shot at making a good game. Or they open the license to everybody, and we have competition back. So how do you lose? And then on top of it, the kicker, the bonus. My final argument is that you can still play Madden this year. You just need to wait a week, wait 2 weeks, till somebody doesn't want it anymore. You know? Great catch. In coverage and got pass interference. Damn right. I mean, there's definitely a discrepancy with... You can tell the better players from the worst players in this game. You can feel it. When I throw to Isaac Bruce or Torrey Holt, they just catch the ball more often. Same thing with all pro football. The tiered players or the players that have the right stats, those are the guys that you're going to want to throw to, you know? Oh, good. Marshall Faulk's back in the game. Thank you, man. Thank you for being there. I might sub you out. I don't want you to be getting hurt. So I'm going to just share your time with Jackson because... Or who's that? Yeah, Jackson. Because I want to see you make it to the next game. Oh man, I could have just busted that out. I want to see that again. I should have just gone to the right, man. Look at all that. Look at that hole right there. I stopped for a second. Somebody's calling me and I don't know who it is, but I'm not going to get it. So guys, man, just hear me out. Let's stop fighting. We all should be fighting for the same cause, and that's better football. Wait a week. Buy it used. Buy it used. There are going to be plenty of copies for sale used. I guarantee you this. I'm telling you guys. How did he not get that? What do I do here, guys? What do I do? I got to punt this. I'm sorry. I'm going to run the clock out as much as I can, though. Although I should just kick it because I might need some time. Let's see what we got here. Let's see, this is going to be a good punt here. Oh, great punt. Thank you. Great timing. Great timing to finally put a good punt together. So guys, please tell me in the comments if I'm wrong here. Tell me if I'm missing something here. Please tell me. I might need to make another video just about this because this is going to be embedded in here, and I'm going to put time markers. I'm going to try to get people to watch it, but this is important, guys. We all want a better game. Let's stop fighting. Let's just stick together for 1 year, and everybody join forces and stop this madness. You know? Stop this madness. Uh-oh, they're trying to score on me here. They're trying to come back and put some damage on me. I'm rushing him. Man, 2-minute drill. See what they can do. I'm gonna go after him. It's actually a good play because I'll get you closer. What are they gonna call? Pass interference? Come on now. What? Shoot. So listen, so you guys tell me if I'm wrong, please. And I'm not being facetious here. Just tell me if I'm wrong. The only reason, now here's the last thing I'm going to say, and I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to criticize anybody, okay? Oh God, I almost got that, but another flag. The last thing that I'm going to say, let's see what happens here. Okay, let me just see if this is legit. Number 23. 23 is over here. That's my dude. Okay, that's a little bump and run. And then, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he goes right through him. So, see, this game's not perfect either. He's clipping right through him. But that's okay, because he got called for it. The only thing I'm going to say here is this. If you're trying to make a good impression with EA, if you're trying to work for EA, if you're trying to be a game changer for EA, well then guess what? You need to play the politics and side with EA. That's cool. Go do it. You know, just do it, play your game, do what you got to do. And that's what I think. That's where I think part of the problem is we have some people out there. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, guys! Oh my God! All this talking and look what happened. I knew he was gonna break one. I knew he was gonna do it. I knew it. Ugh! Come on now. I knew this was gonna happen. At some point. All right, now we got to get serious, guys. I like this, though. This is what I want. I want competition. It's exactly what I want. You know what I mean? I want competition. All right, they're going to go for this again. I need to stop them here. Close that hole up. Oh no, oh no. Jesus. And that's huge too, man. That is huge, guys.
Well, he's going to carry the ball here, and he does his job by scampering in for two. He's in.
That's no good.
That's what you call a great play.
All right, Kurt Warner. Let's get that 2-minute drill going.
There's the signal, and we're ready.
We have 3 timeouts. Let's do this.
Brown kicks this one away.
So yeah, so the guys out there, and I'm not gonna say anybody's names because you all know who you are. There are certain guys out there that are game changers or that work for EA, and they are the ones that are promoting the product. The one problem that I have, okay, the problem that I have are the people that claim to be simulation guys. And this is the problem. If you're a simulation guy, okay, and I'm not trying to throw stones here, but if you're a simulation guy, okay, you could do this too. Let's keep going. If you're a simulation guy and you like simulation football and you're a fan of 2K and you want competition, why are you a game changer? You know? Why are you a game changer? Why don't you want to have competition? But you know what? Even I'll tell you this, even for the guys that are in that camp, who want competition, who understand that competition is going to breed a better product for everybody. I get it. If you want to work for EA and you want to do that, I get it. The thing that I don't get, the problem that I have, okay, is that the problem that I have are the people that lie about this. That'll be like, oh yeah, no, I love Madden. I love Madden. 2K's trash. 2K's no good. I'm happy with Madden. I don't want anything better. You know, if there's somebody out there saying that, they don't want competition, you know? Or they say they want competition, but they really don't mean it because they know that there won't be competition because there's no way that we can have competition without sharing the license right now. It's just not in the cards. My point is that if you're going to be honest and you want to be a game changer or you want to work for EA, then you should come clean and be honest with your fans, honest with your words, honest with yourself, and don't promote lies, right? Don't act like you are happy with a game just because you want to get in bed with a company. So whoever that is out there that's doing that, please, for your own... Oh, way to stay in bounds, man. Way to stay in bounds. And you know what? I know there was no momentum there. Like, the momentum kind of took a hit because it's an old game. And I was able to stop right there. That would never happen in real life, I don't think. There's no way he's going to be able to hold that. His weight's carrying way too... His weight and his balance is so off there. I just don't see how he could have stayed in bounds. But you know what? Because this game's old, I stayed in bounds, and I'll take it. That's fine. I'll take it. I know it's not perfect. I'm going to run this ball just because I feel like I have enough time. See if I can get something there. Let's go, guys. Keep going. Come on now. Go. Oh, man, I just threw a lightning ball out there. All right, and this game's getting serious. This game's getting serious, guys. So, I mean, let me just tell you guys that's how I feel. I mean, I just want people to be honest. And if you don't want to say anything, don't say anything. But don't act like you really think Madden is a good game. Oh my God. Oh my God, I could not afford that. That was the biggest mistake I could have made, guys. Jesus. Oh my God, I need something big here, dude. Oh, this is the game, guys. This is the game. This is for all the marbles. I might have to just do a screen. What do you think? I can get away with a screen here. I'm gonna put it on you, Falk. Give you every bit of second to get your energy up. We got a big run here. Either that or I'm going to B. I'm going to Bruce. I'm either going to Bruce or I'm going to A. Going to Bruce. Oh! God dang, guys. Oh no, that's it. We lost the game. God dog. God dog. Oh man, that's not good. I tried my hardest. So Seattle pulls it out, guys. Seattle pulls it out. This whole game I was sitting here all confident and I couldn't close it out. Jesus. I can't believe it, guys. Can't believe this. What a game. So for everybody out there that wants a better product, come on, guys. Let's stop playing games. Let's stop fighting. If we stop supporting Madden, at least directly, go buy the game used. If you stop supporting Madden, you will get competition or you will just get a better product, period. Demand more for your money and you will get what you deserve, okay? Speak with your dollars, and I hope that one day we can get competition back. Enjoy the post-game show. I'll keep doing these videos when I have time. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I did. Sad that I lost, but I don't want to win this thing undefeated all year. I don't like that. I want competition. I want competition. That's a great way to end this video. I want competition in the game. I want competition across companies. Competition is a good thing, guys. All right, until next time, enjoy the video, enjoy these highlights, and I'll catch you in week 5 or week 6? Week 6. Week 6, we're 4-1, right? 4-1. All right, guys, take care. Peace.
Answer right back. That Hasselbeck would drop back and put one right on the money. A 9-yard touchdown for the Seahawks. Seahawks back 18-13. Kurt Warner connected with his man on this one. Sean Alexander is going to get the carry here as they grind it out on the ground. He makes the most of this one. A 54-yard touchdown for the Seahawks. And that's where we'll leave this one. Seahawks squeaked out a win, 21-18. Now let's check in with our player of the game. A guy who made one big-time catch after another to help seal the win for his team. Daryl Jackson is standing by with our Susie Calver. Susie?
Thank you, Chris. You really hustled today. And you won a close game today. What do you think was vital to your team's success today?
Our defensive backs really got the job done today and providing good run support. Man, it was so big, it was huge. This was a really good game for them.
Chris, back to you.
Well, that just about does it. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time here on ESPN, celebrating 25 years as the worldwide leader in sports.